here with my son Gage. He wanted to be in the video too. He's giving you kisses. Say hi.
Hi.
This week's topic for I'm on Wednesdays now. This week's topic is non-scale victories, and I love non-scale victories. When we don't see the scale moving, we kind of get discouraged, but we have to remember these non-scale victories and see where, our progress is, and see that we are, we're doing it. We are losing weight. We might not see it on the scale, but we're hitting milestones still. Yeah. Anyways, I wrote down some of my non-scale victories. I couldn't remember because I knew as soon as I do this video, I'd forget most of the important ones. I'm every day finding non-scale victories, stuff I couldn't do for when I was 400 pounds that I can do now. So, let's see. Non-scale victories. Showing your penny?
No, I could show my butt, Mama.
Oh, what do you got? Button? Oh, okay. So, some of my non-scale victories are being able to walk through a store, Walmart, Kmart, Target, even the mall, without being worn out. Okay, you have to be quiet now, okay? Being able to walk through the store and not get worn out and have to sit down. I've never been one to use the, scooters in the store because of my pride. But yeah, I would get worn out real quick when I was 400 pounds, and I'm not. Yeah, I could shop for hours and be fine. Yeah. Okay. Another one is to be able to sit in a plastic chair or a camping chair even and not worry about it breaking. I've had several, when I was 400 pounds, I had several plastic chairs break underneath of me, and it was so disheartening and so embarrassing. Because most of them have limits of 250, and like I said, I was 400 pounds, so I was almost double the weight limit. And now I can sit in any chair and not ever have to worry about it breaking underneath me unless it's, rotten or something, and not feel like a complete fool. Another one is to be able to walk and not worry about bumping into people or things on shelves. I used to dread going. Bye-bye. Are you saying bye-bye? You gonna go play?
Bye-bye.
Well, I'm not bye-bying yet. You can go bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Go into malls.
Bye-bye.
Go into malls and go into their little shops, which, they cram as much stuff as possible in their stores, and bump into things when I turn around, or, not be able to fit through the aisles of clothes and have to, plan out how I was going to get around there. I don't have to do that now. So that was another non-scale victory. Let's see. Being able to sit or fit in a booth at a restaurant, stuff like that. When I was 400 pounds, I could barely fit in some of the booths. Or if I fit, I had to squeeze my fat in there, and my tummy would hang over on top of the table. Don't have to worry about that now. I actually have an incident. We had went to the zoo probably about a month ago for a family reunion, and every time I go there, it's that non-scale victory comes back at me, because when we took my son there, probably about a year ago, even though I started losing weight, start losing weight, I couldn't fit in the booth, and when I got up, I actually ripped my pants at the zoo. It was very heartbreaking and embarrassing once again, and we went back just recently, like I said, last month, and I could fit in that booth, and I had room, it was way out here, you could have somebody sitting on top of me, and we both fit in there. It was so great. I was so happy. Okay. Another one is being able to jog, run. 400 pounds? Yeah. Fast walking I thought I was dying. Now I can jog, I can run, stuff of that non-scale victory for me. Which I look at non-scale victories for me as in mentally and physically. Anything not dealing with scale weight is a non-scale victory to me. Not sweating all the time. I used to have to take 3 showers a day because I was so heavy, and I'd always sweat all the time, and I always worried if I stunk. I'd put on the perfume, put on the deodorant, and I always was so hot all the time. Now I freeze all the time. So non-scale victory there. This was just recently too. We had went somewhere with my parents, and I actually could sit in the middle seat. It was a truck. I could actually sit in the middle seat and put the middle seat belt around me, and it fit, and I had extra seat belt. And that was great, because I remember I tried sitting in there before when I was 400 pounds, and that seat belt didn't even come close to even fitting, and it was completely, stretched out. So that was another non-scale victory for me. Let's see, what else? This is something I saved. When I started losing weight, I saved one of my biggest pair of pants, and I think this is a great mental reminder, I guess, when you're having low days, to bring them. I saved one of my biggest pair, which I was in probably a 32, 34 pants, and which by then I could barely find, so I just wore stretchy pants back when I was that heavy. But I saved a pair of pants. They're actually 28 size pair of pants. And I saved them all this time, so every now and then I get my butt into them and see exactly how far I've gone. And recently I was able to fit both my legs in one pants leg of the size 28 pair of jeans, which I post pictures all the time of that, because I think that's a great mental reminder of how far, where you were at and how far you've come. 6 months down the line, a year down the line, 2 years down the line. And, before I had tried them on, before my lap band surgery, or actually I think a month after my lap band surgery. And they fit, both my legs fit in a pants leg, but they were really in one pants leg. And it was really tight, and my hips still fit the pants. But this time, or, just recently when I did it, both legs fit in one pants leg, and they had room and extra, and I could actually pull out the pants and it not touch, my waist. So that was great. That was a non-scale victory. Let's see. I'm more active with my son. I consider that a non-scale victory. Before, I had no energy whatsoever, and now sometimes I don't have too much energy. I don't know what to do with. And I get, that's a great non-scale victory for me. Let's see. Mental non-scale victory is that I'm actually turning down desserts, turning down meals. Before, when I was 400 pounds, I just eat it. Just go, oh, it looks good. Oh, yeah, I'm craving that. No. This Thanksgiving, I went to my boyfriend's mom's house and met his family and stuff, and we ate, helped her cook, and we ate, a great meal and stuff. And, they had a whole huge table of desserts and cakes and pudding and all sorts of stuff. And I turned it down. I didn't get a plate full of desserts. My son had a little sliver of a piece of chocolate pie. I had a couple bites of it to finish it because I hate wasting stuff. Just to have my little dessert. But I actually, everybody, oh, get you some dessert to take home. Nope. I didn't take none of that home. I'm so proud of myself, so that's a non-scale victory for me. Yay! Because I would have ate a whole cake by myself 400 pounds ago. Let's see. One of my biggest, I would have to say, biggest non-scale victories that I've seen recently, that really, okay, you can't be right in front of the camera, honey. You can say hi, but you can't be right in front, sorry. He likes to be in front of the camera. Okay. One of my biggest non-scale victories that I've seen that really hit home and really mentally got me, hey, wow, is I was unpacking some boxes at my parents' house, just going through some stuff, old stuff like that. And I had found my old cheerleading uniform when I was 10, 11 years old. And I saw it, which the top would never fit because I have more boobs now than I did 10 or 11 years ago. Or, you know, when I was 10 or 11. So that would have never fit at all. But I saw the jacket I had and the skirt, and I'm like, oh, well, let's just see. And I put it on, and it fit. And I was like, wow. That's 15, 16 years ago. 15 years ago, I guess. When I was cheerleading. It was when I was 10 or 11 years old, and it fit. And back then I was overweight, yes. But for me to come all this way and lose all this weight and see, you know, because I can hold it up, and it actually fit. And the jacket was a size medium, I think. And I was like, wow, you know, I wore this stuff when I was 10 years old, and I can fit back into it now. Wow, what a great non-scale victory this is. So that's one of my biggest ones, I think, that actually got me over the edge. Like, oh my God, it made me start tearing up and all. But yeah, let's see. Seeing a size 10 pants. That was one of my goals in the beginning. I'm coming from a size 32, 34 pants. I wanted to see a size 10. I wanted to be, and now it's in the single digits. I want to see a single digit pant size. So hopefully soon that will be a new non-scale victory. Being able to shop at normal shops, not have to go to plus size shops like Catherine's. I was limited to pretty much like Catherine's and Lane Bryant when I was heavier. And a lot of them, you know, they have nice clothing, but for me, I'm 25 years old, and some of that is just, it's an older version, and it's not for 25-year-olds and some of that stuff. I mean, I would never wear it. So I was very limited on clothing. Now I could shop anywhere. I can actually fit in junior sizes now, which is great. I can shop anywhere and feel normal and not feel overweight, and it's just a great feeling. It makes shopping fun. Before, I dreaded going shopping. I dreaded it. I was like, oh no, please no. And now I love it. I love going. I love trying on clothes. Before, I used to get so discouraged now and pick stuff off the rack and it not fit, and just a mental toll on me. It you know, it killed my self-esteem. Now I can say, okay, I'm gonna pick that. Yeah, that looks like it'll fit, and actually have it fit. It's like, oh my God, yay! So yeah. Let's see. And being able to find cute clothes that, you know, I would actually wear, and doesn't make me feel like I'm older than I am. Being able to fit in a normal size bra. This goes along those lines too. Before, I used to have to go to Lane Bryant for my bra, or Catherine's for my bras. I think I was like a 56. I was stuffing probably a triple D, F. Yeah, and they were probably bigger than that. I was stuffing because I just couldn't find bigger bras. You'd have to order them online, and you know, just a hassle. So I just stuffed. Now I'm in, I think a 32 D, double D now, and they're cute. They're not just the solid black or white or cream color. That, you know, I could find ones with lace, and you know, it just makes me feel sexy now. You know, before I just didn't feel sexy because I felt like a blob. So that's another non-scale victory for me. And I'm gonna, you know, let you know now, which I should have let you know in the beginning. I'm a very open person. No subject will go unturned. If you have a personal question to ask me, I will answer it openly. I'm not shy about anything. So just to forewarn you. Let's see. Being able to take a picture and actually fitting my whole self in it, like you see. You can see shoulders and, you know, my body, which it looks like I have big because I'm sitting down, but you can actually see both shoulders in this video. Before, it was just a head and that was it, and you can't see nothing. So non-scale victory. Here's the big one. When I was 400 pounds, I used to have to use beach towels to dry off with getting out of the shower, and even to that point, a beach towel wouldn't wrap completely around me. I mean, it would do hide, you know, my boobs, but then when it come down to my stomach, I'd have to like pin it with my hand so you wouldn't see anything. That's how big I was. Now I can use normal towels and it fit around me, it cover everything, not have to worry, you know, and it makes me feel so much better about myself because I'm not, you know, It's like, yes, a normal towel now, yay. So yeah, that's a big non-scale victory for me. Let's see, bathing suits. I used to never go shopping for bathing suits because they don't really make bathing suits for bigger women when you're up to 400-pound or higher range. They really don't make them. I mean, that's a lot of material. Now, come summer, I'm actually excited to go bathing suit shopping because I know I can actually probably find some now. And now that I had my panniculectomy, I have one tummy, which is another non-scale victory. I have one tummy now, not two, because I had the apron of skin, which formed like two tummies before, so nothing fit right. You know, you always saw this big piece of, skin come, popping through my pants, and nothing fit right and stuff. So that's another non-scale victory. But now when I go bathing suit shopping come summertime, I'm, looking forward to it. I can actually, find something. Yes, I've come a long way. And you know what? I probably will get a bikini because now I have one tummy. And yes, it's not supermodel tummy or whatnot. And I probably wouldn't wear it out in public. But for my own, backyard poolside thing, I'd probably wear a bikini now because I'm self-confident about myself and I know where I've came from. I came from 400 pounds and now I'm not. So I'm going to reap the benefits. So let's see. I'm trying to get some more because I'm already 16 minutes in. Another non-scale victory is feeling good in my own skin. Before, I used to dread waking up. I used to hate myself. I mean, to be completely honest, I didn't feel like I was worth anything. I didn't know why I was here. Stuff that. Now, no. I have more self-worth now. I'm happier with myself. Yeah, I feel good in my own skin now. Being able to, another non-scale victory is being able to share clothes with family and friends. Growing up in high school and stuff, that's a teenager's, like, I don't know, kind of come to passing thing, is to go over to your friend's house and share clothes or buy clothes that match and stuff. That's kind of like a way of passage, I guess, or that's how I looked at it. And be able to share clothes and dressing up, in your friend's, bedroom and stuff like that. Yeah, I could never do that. My friends were all smaller than me. I was the biggest in the group, and I never got to do that stuff. I didn't even go over sleepovers just because of that, because I knew I was bigger than all them, and I was ashamed of myself pretty much, even then when I was a teenager. So now I can do that, and I love it. Let's see. Drive a car without feeling like my stomach or boobs are hitting the steering wheel. I am a claustrophobic person, and when I was bigger, it was even worse. And I'm sorry for my son if you hear him playing. He's playing men something over there, so sorry. But yeah, I used to feel really claustrophobic in a car, especially near the steering wheel if the seat didn't go all the way back or something. Yeah, now I don't have to worry about it. I have to actually pull the seat up to touch the steering, be able to drive. So that's a great non-scale victory. Boots. I never could used to wear boots because my calves were so big that they wouldn't even zip up. Now I tried on a couple of boots a couple weeks ago when I went clothes shopping, and they zipped up, and that was a non-scale victory for me. And like, yay, they fit. I could zip them up. When we went to the zoo, here's another thing. When we went to the zoo a month ago, before I'd have to go through the extra opening, like for strollers and wheelchairs. I used to have to go through that because I wouldn't be able to fit through the turnstiles. Even sideways, I wouldn't be able to fit through them. And now I can. I can fit straight through them. And that was a great non-scale victory for me. What else? I know I'm getting down to the end here. Oh, fitting on rides. I can fit on rides now. Before, when I was younger, I think the last time I went to a theme park was probably when I was 15. and I actually got turned down and had to walk down like the walk of shame past all these people because I couldn't fit on the ride, and the thing wouldn't fit around me because I was so big. And that was the worst thing. I said I'd never ride another ride till I got skinnier and could actually fit on. Well, we went to the zoo again. We always go to the zoo. This is the same day. So I had a lot of non-scale victories that day. And they had some kind of ride there, and me and my boyfriend got on. And I actually sit in the seat, and I'm thinking, when I was 400 pounds, I would never fit in this seat. And now I have extra room on each side. Like, I felt like it was going to fling me out of the seat when it was going back and forth and everything, because there was just no butt to hold it there. That was a great non-scale victory. I was like, yes, no butt. Let's see. Being able to sit on a picnic bench without, if you're sitting, this has happened to me a couple times, sitting on one side and there's nobody sitting on the other, and it starts tipping because you're so heavy. Yeah, that doesn't happen to me anymore, so that's great. Wearing striped shirts. I would have never touched stripes in my life when I was 400 pounds because it just made me feel like I was a bullseye or something. And now we just went shopping, and my boyfriend picked out all my clothes for me, and I'm like, oh, stripes, no, stay away from stripes. And he's like, no, try it on. And they actually look good, and I bought every striped one he picked out. And I'm aware of stripes now. So that's a great non-scale victory. And skinny jeans, I would never thought of skinny jeans, and now we bought some skinny jeans, and they fit. And actually one or two pairs of them now. Even we went shopping 3 weeks ago, and because I'm still losing weight, the skinny jeans are too big. So that was a great non-scale victory. My boyfriend's mom's like, oh, we need to get you some skinny jeans. I said, these are skinny jeans right here I'm wearing. They're just a little bit too big. So that was a great non-scale victory the other day when we went Black Friday shopping. But yeah, I mean, you can find your non-scale victories anywhere. So some of mine are outlandish or silly to some other people, and some people can probably relate, like, oh yeah, I saw that too. I mean, it's just all up to you. You make your own non-scale victories, and you know you best, and when that scale's not working and you see all these great things happening and things you couldn't do before that you do now, or fit into now that you didn't before. I mean, these are all your non-scale victories, and this is what this whole journey is about. But yeah, just recently, actually yesterday, and this is kind of not, well, I wouldn't know what to say, open. Sorry, my camera's getting dark. Sun's going down, I guess. Which my boyfriend will probably kill me for admitting. But oh well, I'm open, can't help it, gotta love me. Is that the other day, like I said, I had 2 tummies before, so I would never have touched thongs before, which I'm not a keen fan, which I can't say because I've never worn a thong before because I had 2 tummies and I thought that was gross. It just wouldn't look right. My pendicular, I don't have 2 tummies anymore. So I had bought a couple thongs way back just for, those clothes you keep for a day when you're going to fit into them. And I tried a pair on the other day, and they actually look good. And I'm like, oh yes, I can actually wear thongs now. So another non-scale victory to me. Like I said, I'm open. But yeah, I would love to hear everybody else's non-scale victories. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to some of the ones I've mentioned. Some of you can probably say, oh my gosh, to some I've mentioned. But yeah, it's I love this topic, and I was excited to do it this week. But yeah, I'd love to hear from you guys, and I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did. And I guess you will see me next week. Like I said, I'd love to hear your responses back. Y'all have a good day. Love yourself and love life. Bye. Bye.